Hello, guess who's back? Anyways, the gaming industry has come a long way since its gangland days. Long gone are their days of criminal activities. Wait, no? Alright, fuck it. Just start the sponsorship video and I'll write another script.
Hello, wrestling fans. Colt Cabana coming to you live from the 1 Hour Tease Arena in beautiful Chicago, Illinois. The pro wrestling action has been great so far. As you can see, Joey really dominating the ring so far. There's a beautiful belly-to-back suplex. And uh-oh. Looks like Joey's shirt has been ripped.
What's up with that? You ripped my shirt.
Let's go check an instant replay, see exactly what happened. There you can see Joey's shirt ripped from the collar, and that's not good when you're trying to wear your pro wrestling t-shirt.
Man, you ripped my shirt. It's my only shirt. Joey.
Hey, looks like Ryan from 1 Hour Tees just threw Joey Ryan a brand new t-shirt.
Thanks, Pro Wrestling Tees.
ProWrestlingTees.com, over 3,000 wrestling t-shirts designed and sold by pro wrestlers. Wrestlers such as Steve Austin, CM Punk, Macho Man, Mick Foley, DDP, Andre the Giant, Jake the Snake, Hacksaw, Jim Duggan, Scott Hall, Ted DiBiase, Colt Cabana, Joey Ryan, Cliff Compton, and the entire Bullet Club. All stores owned by pro wrestlers. Support pro wrestling today and visit ProWrestlingTees.com.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. The name is not. Before the internet, buying video games was a stressful endeavor. When you were a kid and your parents bought you a video game, it was like an event. You wanted to be sure you want to get that bang for your buck, if you know what I mean. As you got older and started making your own money, it became just as important to get more for your money. And with that being said, did you know there are creative developers still making games for 30-year-old consoles like the Sega Genesis, the Atari, and the NES? I know, huh? But, as I say, que vole, it's the G and Geek, and you're watching 6 new games released for old classic consoles. Angry Asian Murder Hornets for any old-ass PC. So I played their not a ripoff of Space Invaders that any reasonable person who doesn't read every blog post by them would assume is a ripoff, even though they actually invented that idea. And surprise, motherfucker, I still dug the shit out of this. The next game on this list is called Ebola Rex, which is basically a ROM hack of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre for the Atari 2600. And much like that game, this game is based on the film of the same name. Nothing to see here. Fast forward a bit, and SCS would release a sequel entitled Ebola Rex vs. Murder Hornets. Boy, that's a lot of vowels. At first glance, you would think this is combat or Ultra Tank, but after a few minutes into this game, that's clearly not the case. I have no idea what to do here. Unless you have a gaming manual, you might as well be lost like a cholo without a hood. Los Angeles Shark Attack. Oh no, it's happening again. But I'm gonna give them the shadow of a doubt. Developed by Pack and Sack Dave, I'm pretty sure this is not Jaws. Son of it's Jaws. Nothing more to say here, and if you put these games on a side-by-side comparison, it's like night and day. And let's not forget who developed Jaws. Yeah, them, who were notoriously known for releasing bad games. But I see SCS is not far from holding that title. As a whole, Los Angeles Shark Attack is far from the worst SCS game. The graphics are actually pretty decent, and it controls well enough, which is more than you can say about their Angry Asian Murder Hornets or Ebola Rex adaptations. But there's just so little to it, and you just repeat the same shit over and over until the point of madness. Can you hear me? Alright, quick side note, I'm already 4 games into this while also writing a script, and there's not one good game on this anthology. Seriously, is there not one game on here that's not a blatant ripoff of another game?
Arcade Arsenal.
What is your change, mister?
Robo-Woman for the Nintendo. Part woman, part machine, all game.
I know what I need to do now.
Robo-Woman for Nintendo.
Finally, a good game. Developed by Pack and Sack Dave, no less. Robo-Woman combines two of my favorite things, robots and women. As an introduction, the first level sets a good standard with plenty of action, great music, and visuals which fit the style of the movie. But for a game that follows the movie so closely, it leaves out a great many potential set pieces. Once you learn to work around its control quirks, the game can be fun, as it does a good job of recreating the best moments of the movie in game form. But it is possible to blast through it in 10 minutes or so. But it'll be the most aggravating 10 minutes of your life. As for Robo Woman, would I recommend it? Hell fucking yeah. But only if you're a fan of this movie and or like action games in short bursts. The quality of what exists is good and fun to play. There's just not much of it. Wait a minute, isn't that Kratos from God of War? Meat Hook Massacre. And much like the previous game on this list, it is also built from scratch. But I feel like these assets have been reused in other games though. But despite all of that, this game does a great job at recreating Boba's story. Overall, Meat Hook Massacre features some strange design choices and is harsh on anyone unfamiliar with the movie or anyone lacking a turbo controller. The game is entirely playable, even though it is a bit tedious. It's far from the worst game on the NES, but it's probably one of SCS's worst games. Now what the fuck is this shit? I know this ain't in the movie. What's up, my gente? Thanks for watching this video. And if you haven't noticed, all these games are released by the same publisher. That publisher being Dustin Ferguson. If you're familiar with that name, yes, he is a prolific filmmaker on his way to breaking a world record. As a matter of fact, I actually worked on some of these films these games are based on. So don't expect to find these games at your local retail stores or Amazon. But please, if you are a fan of this man, or a fan of any of his films, go to the publisher's website and purchase a game. As a matter of fact, I was just talking to Dustin, and I heard talks about a reboot of Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, which he indeed confirmed, and which I confirmed on Wikipedia. And obviously with this reboot, I got another game to show you. No mames, wait, what is this? It's not even an SCS title. Alright, fuck it, let me just do this real quick. One second. Whatever. Anyways, that's all I have for you now. Get the fuck on.